Hello everyone, this is Faye Cochran. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel here at Cosmic Patterns. Today I will show you part 1 of the Sirius program series that I've started. And so part 1 is our data entry screen area. And I will show you this. That is the part 1. And I'm going to show you this new where you enter the chart data, and then the next video will see the progress chart and everything. But today I'm going to show you this part. Okay, so here is the Sirius program. So we click on here, either we click on file or you click on new, and then we click on add new chart. So this is how you enter a chart. Like for example, there's this here, there's a note in here. Note, after you begin typing, you may select a country. After this it says in here, but you click in here, you can click, you should enter the last name first of the person. Say for example, I can put my chart, say Cochrane, Cochrane, and then I'll put the comma, then I will put Faye. Because I'm already there, let's put someone that is not there yet so that you know how to do this on your own. Okay, now let's just put something, say for example, say Garcia, and then we will put, you put a comma, and you put, you say Sally. Okay, so the reason why we put the surname first, so that when you create a report, it will say, for example, during the interpretation, it will not say Sally Garcia, it will just say Sally instead. Okay, so after you enter the name like this, you press the tab, or you can click in the date area and type in then the date of the birthday. Say for example, the birthday is January 5, 1980. For example, or you can also put it this way, 01/05/1980. I'm sorry, 01/05/1980, or you can put 01/05/1980, like that. But the most simple way is you just type in the January. The January, you spell the date, the month, January 1, 1980. So whatever it is that you are comfortable with, go for it. But there are so many ways to enter the chart data in here. So 01, 05, 1980. Okay, then we do the tab. The time, you can do the same with the time. You can do the 24-hour series, or you can just put the AM and PM. So we can just say 05/25, for example, AM, and then you press the enter key, or you do the tab. Now in the place area, you enter the name of the city first. For example, we'll say London, England. There's so many London around the world, so you just put London, comma, space, England. Okay, and then we select England in here. Okay, now in here, down here, you will see the gender. The gender is either male, female, or if it is an event, you can select this. So since this is a female, we click on female. Now here on the category is very important, but you don't have to. If you're doing a research, however, then you have to select the category. Otherwise, it is set to main category, which is your data. So there's so many of them to choose from. You can click on the drop down arrow and select a category for this chart, and it will take you here. This is my data, and you can also create your own category. Say for example, this is a family. I can change this to, I clicked on it and then I highlight it here, and I will say my family in here. Or you can say my client. Okay, and then you click on update, and that becomes your category, and then you click on OK, and then now she's in the family category. Now the accuracy is very important. Each time you enter a chart or you get a data from someone, either family, friends, colleagues, always find out the accuracy of their time of birth, because in astrology accuracy is very, very important. It all relies on the time of birth. Okay, so it's always set here to undetermined until you change it. Let's say, for example, we can click on this drop down arrow. If it is it's the birth certificate is at hand, you select this one, the AA. If it is through memory, you click A, or it was quoted from a birth certificate or an emergency room, you can select this one. So let's click on the AA here on the birth certificate in hand. Okay, and here we can click on save. Click on save and then click on OK. Now Sally Garcia is permanently saved in there. There's also other things in here that you can do. Let me show you this part. You see this thing here, more settings. You click on more settings. By the way, if you're not doing anything special, you do not have to do this, but I thought I will show this since we are in the part of this program. Say, remember, we are showing this part of the program which is new, and I plan to show you everything that is in this new section within the series program. Okay, in here you can change the coordinate, which you don't have to do. Just in case, you can change the position. You can change, if it is harmonic chart, it will be listed in here. You can change the Ayanamsha. You can change the houses, the zodiac, and everything. You can read in the Unicode, test the Unicode fonts. There's so many things in here, but in your normal operation, you don't need this part. Okay. Now, in here, there are just three buttons in here. These are very important. But let's click on done first in here, okay? Just to show you the chart. Okay, let's go back to the data entry. We can click on view or edit chart in here. And then there are these three buttons in here. Alright, let's click on done in here, and I will just show you the three buttons. We click on new, we click on add new chart, and we click on get group of charts. You can click in here, get group of charts. And if you are doing research, this is very, very important. Say, for example, you can search for a name or select a group of chart. This is my favorite part in here. Click on here, select a group of chart. And when I'm doing research, I click on diagnosis. I click for major diseases. And then you select any of the category in here. For example, if you're doing cancer, okay, and I show you everything that has the cancer in here. And then in here you can change the accuracy. You can select just the accuracy of it. You click in here. You can either see use all charts or use only the charts selected below, which has the accuracy. We can use only AA data or A or better. We can just click on all charts for now, and then we click on OK, and then we see it's telling us how many charts there are in there. And then we click on OK, and then it will all be processed and then listed in here. And just click on assign all charts to do your research in here, and then you can just assign it to any category you want. So that is one part of the data entry screen. Let me just cancel it here. And here, this one you can also do lunations and eclipses. If you want to create a lunations and eclipses chart, you click in here. Okay? And you have these options: lunations and eclipses, prenatal lunation, prenatal new moon, or prenatal full moon. Let's click on lunations and eclipses in here. And then here again, you can choose only the new moon, the solar eclipse, the full moon, lunar eclipse, solar and lunar, or all of the above. Okay, and this is a very simple window. You can change the location if you want. You can change the approximate date of the first lunation eclipse that you want to use, and the number of consecutive lunations that you want. We'll just pick the default. We'll just skip the 2000, but you can put 2025 in here, and then you can click on OK, and then the new moon in here, it's added for you, and you click on done. Okay, then you get the new moon. Now you go back in there. Let's go back in there, add new chart, and you click on ingresses into signs. So you click in here, and we select the selects. For example, let's find out when the moon goes into Aries or into Virgo, something like that. We can just you can choose all of these if you want, or just one. Okay, so we'll just say when will be the sun be in Virgo, and we just select that location in there, and we click on OK. Okay, and it will give us the date. Sun enters Virgo in January 2006, January 1. We can also ingress into signs. You can go back in here again. Basically, we can put 2025 in here. January 2025. You click on number of consecutive ingresses. You can say 12 in there, or let's just do 6 to make this quick, or 3. And let's click on OK, and then it will give us all those 3 dates, and then we click on done. So you can see it gets populated into this window here on the right. Okay, and you can click on each one of them, and this is the when the sun enters into Virgo. Says August 22nd, and then again August 23, 2026, and then August 23, 2027. So those are the things that you can get within the new option in here on our part 1. So we click on new again, add new chart, and these are the options that you can get. Okay. Oh, by the way, in here you can change your category in here that you want to look at. If you just want your data, click on the down arrow, click on all my data, and that's it. And you can set this as your default as well if you do not want to see the other people's chart as well. Okay, so we set it as a default. Okay, then you click on done. Okay, so that is our data entry. It's very simple and easy to do. For advanced research, this is the data entry is where you want to go, so that you can select the diseases or illnesses that you want to search for within the database. Okay, I hope that is very useful to you. We will go back to the progress chart. Now let's see, this is becoming very long video, so let's pause on this one, and we'll do the progress chart on our next video on part 1. Okay, we'll end this for now, and we'll create the progress chart next.